Brent. I was wondering if you could help me with a few things that I had questions about watching our webinars on Facebook, and also trying to connect to our Zoom meetings for our LACNET supports weekly meetings.
Yeah, Beth, we can do that right now. And I'll get my tablet out and we'll take a look at it together. How's that sound?
That sounds great, Brent. Thanks so much for your help. I appreciate it. You're the best.
Okay, here we go. So here's the letter that we received over email from Lindsay on one of the webinars that's coming up. And, well, supposedly this is live right now. We're simulating. And I'm going to go ahead and push, well, no, I'm not. I'm going to ask you, this is for Facebook specifically, but did you know that in the future they're going to have the monthly meetings over both Facebook and YouTube?
I didn't know that, Brent. That's exciting. I was wondering, though, if we could maybe cover how we're going to be able to watch it on Facebook, and maybe even if we can cover how it will be available on YouTube, and then maybe some of our past videos that we've already archived on YouTube and how to watch that.
Yeah, let's do that. The link in the email should launch Facebook in your browser on your tablet or phone, but if it doesn't and you need to install the app, go to your app store, whether it's Google Play or the Apple Store, and once you open that, there will be a search bar, and go ahead and tap inside that search bar and spell out Facebook, and then you should get this, which will then you'll use the install button to install it, and then it should be all automatic from there, and you can launch it. So let's go ahead back to the email and launch. Okay, so first we're going to join one of the live videos, and we're going to launch this. There we go. Now I got the open. Okay, so it's asked for a login, and so I've put in my email and my password, and we're going to go ahead and enter into Facebook. And here we have started up at the live video section of the LACNETS Facebook site, and we can scroll down. And if this was live right now, it would be right here, and I can launch it. But also, here are some of the past live videos that have been on Facebook. And there's a larger list that we'll look at in a minute on YouTube.
One of the things that I think is really great about going to the past videos, Brent, on Facebook is that one, you get to rewatch, but the other is that you can look at comments and questions that people made during the live video. So if you weren't able to be there to participate, you can at least go and watch it and still see some of the comments and the answers to some of those questions in the comment boxes on the Facebook page. So I find that to be very beneficial, because people will ask questions sometimes we don't always think of. So that's a benefit to the Facebook, rewatching the last videos from Facebook.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm going to launch this, and another thing about Facebook is a lot of the videos will come up muted. And this is going to be playing, and I want to push this little thing that makes it go full screen in the lower right corner. There we go. Yay! And sometimes it's typical that the video doesn't have any sound. And so one thing we need to do is it will start up muted, and so we've got to touch the screen and hit this little icon down here that will bring the sound. And now there's Lindsay and Lisa, and we can hear them.
Webinar, Theme of Neuroendocrine Tumor Treatment with Dr. Eric Liu.
Yes, and one nice thing you can do is, even if you don't comment or have any questions, but you are watching, you are able to send reactions to a comment or a statement or a question, and saying you liked it, or that you didn't, or you disagree. You don't really necessarily need to write responses. You can use the like button on your Facebook app to be able to send a message, and they'll see that live on screen.
Aha.
So that's always something kind of fun to do, and just to also show support while they're doing this live, if you're able to attend that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just to let everybody know too, sometimes, here I am, I'm here, and it's a way of connecting with everybody else who's watching, that they know who, they can see who else is on with them, watching with them.
Right. And then, of course, when the webinar over, we can do the little minimize, and it's back to the Facebook page. So anything else we want to say while we're here?
I think one thing too to add is also when you're doing it on your Facebook, the nice thing when it is over is that you can touch the little icons, the three little dots at the top of the screen right there, when you're on your Facebook and you've picked or selected a certain video, and you can save that video into your Facebook. So if somehow it kind of becomes unarchived on the Facebook page itself, it's now saved into your videos from Facebook.
Thank you for the idea. And then save, and there it is. And I can go back to my own Facebook history and go back and see that particular video for as long as Facebook keeps it posted. So yeah, that's excellent. I forgot all about that. And if you need to get in touch with LACNETS for anything, they monitor this page, and you can send them a message over this using Facebook Messenger. And there's their home, and we can see the feed of different things that they're communicating throughout the week. And look, there you are. Beth, you like this.
I did like it.
So there's the upcoming events section. In addition to being on the mailing list, that we get our own e-newsletter from Lindsay, and then other videos, and then different posts that people send that are posted from our group, as well as communications from other things that are happening throughout the country related to nets.
I think we've covered Facebook.
So let's try going over to the YouTube page. And I'm going to do that by going to the LACNETS page and the YouTube library. This little hamburger thing up here is how we get to other links, and we'll get a menu of different things that we can do. There's the LACNETS video library under meeting and events. And here is the page and the very latest stuff. Hey, look, there we are from the last one. Here's the video list, and that's everything that's been put out in order. And here's playlists, and look, there's tutorials. And here is the patient conference we had in June, past patient conferences, and the patient education seminars. These are the past monthly meetings. So back to the webinar letter, as the same in the weekly letters. If you have any technical questions on getting connected, you can reply to this email and ask for further help. Anything else you want to add?
I'll just say one thing. If they also can join the private Facebook group from the LACNETS resource page on lacnets.org. So when you click on the menu, it will go down. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it says join Facebook private community on Facebook. So you can join from the website.
There's joining the private Facebook group and subscribe to the newsletter. Okay, we'll talk to you next video. Bye-bye, Beth.
Soon.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.